divine calling, right? And it says we know all things because it's in our spirit, right? Because the Lord made us beacons of light, and whatever light we shine is gonna be that perfect light. Because we're gonna all we're doing is illuminating the Lord's spirit, right? So it's like, yeah, we know everything, but as a body, that's when that really occurs.
And that's why we always boldly make the statement, start with our early apostles, that we have 100%
Right,
truth.
yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
guys can't understand when we say we got 100% truth. It's like if the brother got 70 and I got 70, right? We trade off. He getting some of my 30, that's 100.
Yeah.
You know, and I give some of his 30, that's 100. And all of it, and we know all things.
Right.
We really do. It's just they try to get on the individual aspect. You're not supposed to look at it on the individual aspect. Because we are collective.
It's a body.
Right. It's a kingdom.
That's why
the Lord says make us a kingdom of priests.
That's why the scriptures say gain coming by trading in the parable of the talents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So as a body, because all right, let's say you got a child and that child is sick. There's brothers you can straight up call. There's certain elders you can call. Yo, what could I take for this? Oh, brother, take this. Da 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 da. Blah. Boom. That's how we grow as a nation. We don't have to go to the so-called white man anymore. We don't have to go to Esau for that.
That's right.
Right. And at the same time, no, we're not trying to establish no damn kingdom here. We still, at the end of the day, follow the Lord's spirit. Yeah, I know Johanna is. That's fucking right in the middle of the country.
How did he get? I'm still trying to figure out how he got away with that statement. He literally made a statement like that.
Oh, because those guys under Johanna, they're retarded. They don't question anything. They don't question anything. And they might say the same thing about us, but we do question things, right? And we're all prudent men. But I know for a fact, I always say this, I know some of them dudes that's in there, and they're not meant. They don't have the mental presence to attack or scrutinize. Scrutinize, I'll say, not attack. Scrutinize anything, and they just go with it. And they're misfits who want to fit into something, right? They never had or knew themselves before to any degree. So now that they can fit in here, all right, I'm gonna just go with it. Because how is that possible? America's gonna be destroyed, but you're requesting.
I said that. I left that comment and nobody responded to that.
Of course they're not gonna respond. Yeah. Like they're not critical thinkers. The word critical goes back to the Greek word which means to judge. They don't judge matters, man.
Hey, Monday morning.
This is Sirach, the second chapter, Sirach chapter 1, verse 19. It says, "Wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding, and exalteth them to honor that hold her fast."
Yeah, exalted them to honor. That's why the scriptures say, a man's wisdom brings him to sit amongst great
men. Yeah.
Because it's going to bring you to honor. Who's going to honor you? You're going to have other men that honor you through the spirit of Yahweh. Okay, and then ultimately, this truth is going to grow into a manifested kingdom that the whole world is going to honor us. So the other nations and all that, they're going to honor us. They wouldn't have a choice. You know, we're going to be so ill that we won't have to force them. We're just going to beat the shit out of Esau for fun. You know?
Yeah.
But we're going to be so ill. Hey, they follow us now. Tell me, a nigga is walking with his pants here, and you got other nations try to do that. In the wickedness. So in our righteousness, we're going to be so marvelous and splendid, they're going to follow us automatically.
We're going to be trendsetters, man.
I got a precept for you. This is Isaiah 2:2. "And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go unto the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways."
He'll teach us his ways. Okay, his ways. And the Most High, we already know. It's no word you could, describe, you know what I'm saying?
That's why his name is He Is.
Yeah, right. He just is.
There's nothing else after that.
Right?
He is.
Yeah, he just is. So, the type of spirit we're gonna rule this world with. And you gotta look at yourself, look at brothers, analyze your own spirit to see, damn, the things I like to do, if I had the power to do it, what would this, if you had the power to do the city, what would the city be like? The city would be well ran, it'd be clean. You know what I'm saying?
There wouldn't be no homeless people laid out.
No, it's gonna be righteous policies, a proper blend of everything in order, right? See, so when we do get that, then that gives you a you know, that gives you like a an insight into what the Lord is gonna do for us. Because the Most High Himself is a type of power that likes everything perfect and in order, right?
This is, we brought this earlier. This is 1 John chapter 3 verse 2. It says, Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be.
See?
Let me read that again.
You see that?
1 John chapter 3 verse 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be.
See? It don't even appear yet. I mean, that picture of who we're gonna be is unfathomable.
We don't even know.
Hey, like I always meditate, I can't imagine all of Israel being righteous. That's one of the biggest mysteries to me, man, is to see these
Everybody,
all Negroes, Latinos, and
moving right.
Or I'll say all Israelites being in righteousness.
That's hard to think about.
What type of euphoric state that would be?
Yeah.
Damn, everybody. Hey, Shalom, bro. Everything is in order.
You don't gotta watch your back.
Yeah. Wickedness.
Yeah.
Another thing too, the spirit of death. Because if you know the song about die, nigga, die, all the niggas know what to do is die.
Yeah.
All we accustomed to is seeing our brothers die, man. We just accustomed to death. We listen to music that promotes death.
No fruit.
So to be around brothers and not experience death, because one of the gifts of being an Israelite, is eternal life. Because remember, the wages of sin is what? Death. So when we stop sinning, we don't die.
Yep.
Now, is it hard to imagine that? Yes, for us it is, because we in the flesh. But when you're a spiritual man, you understand that the spirit never dies. It was always the flesh that died. But what is going to happen to this flesh?
It's gonna be made incorruptible.
That's right. Now, if I
got one for you.
Right, this is 1 John chapter 3 verse 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know, but we know that when He shall appear, we shall be like Him.
See that? And how is He gonna appear? In an angelic, powerful force, man.
God.
Okay,
That's what we
as a
God.
true God.
The true God. I got a precept for what he just said of you.
And it's why you damn working out, trying to achieve some type of damn status. Man, about to get brand new super bodies, man.
Yeah, trying to get gains.
In the twinkle of an eye.
Yeah, in the twinkle of an eye. Now, the nigga go, hey, if this place was to continue after that, nigga gonna go, what you want, man? You know, you all standing there in all majesty.
Hey, what you take, man?
Yeah, what you protein?
Two scoops of protein.
You might just, you have a spiritual pulse, so a thought is going to destroy that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you say nigga be gone, then poof.
God.
Go ahead,
I got something. This is Wisdom of Solomon 1, and I started 13. For the Most High made not death, neither hath He pleasure in the destruction of the living. For He created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were healthful. And there is no poison or destruction on in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth. Here's the point. For righteousness is mortality. So like you said, when we reach that point, man, that's immortality. You know, we're gonna reach that and be likened unto the Most High.
That's right. Now, let me read this again, because now it goes back to this. It's 1 John 3 and 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when He shall appear, we shall be like Him, for we shall see Him as He is.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful because, I mean, what else could you aspire? I mean, if you believe in the Bible, you got people that don't believe, but for the people that say they believe, why would you trust in anything else?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you believe, right? And that's what the scriptures is saying.
See, this is the verse right under that. It says, and every man, this is verse 3, and every man that has this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure.
Right, even as the Most High is pure. Because, it's purified, like we brought out earlier. And John 17:17, sanctify them. Thy truth, thy word is true. See? Psalm 12 and 6. Psalm 12. And like you said again earlier, you have to let go. You gotta purify, detoxify yourself from the madness out there. Yeah. And then come and try to sup with this word. You can't be bringing that old baggage, those thoughts and feelings and preconceived notions and future expectations. They cannot come in between you and this. This has to flow purely. All right, go ahead.
Psalm 16?
12 and 6.
Oh, yeah. This is Psalms 12 and 6. The words of the Most High are pure words.
See, the words of the Most High are pure words. So the Lord got to sup with you for you to soak this in. And this should be going in and cleansing you. Cleansing you out spiritually, taking away them wicked thoughts, them weak thoughts, that them worrisome thoughts. This takes that away.
That's right.
Right, go ahead.
As silver is tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times.
Purified 7 times. So this is very pure. Right? And this is the way to our salvation. Right? Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy 1 and 15. It says, unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
Right. Nothing, that's a nigga. Right? That's what that is. It ain't nothing good. A nigga always gotta have a problem with something. So ain't nothing gonna be pure for him. Yep.
But right. Even their mind and conscience is defiled.
Yeah, as soon as you learn, as they put as soon as they put that in your brain and you got this stuck in your head, your mind and conscience is defiled. Right. So anything relating to the kingdom now, it can't sit in your membrane properly. Because your mind is already corrupt. So anything about the so-called black man being in power now, how is a black man going to be in power when this is in your mind? You can't see that. You can't see a man on a throne with a crown on and a robe on.
And that goes back to that what they call white supremacy. And we already, you gotta understand this is not a battle of equality. It's not a battle of equality. Deuteronomy 76 says, we're supposed to be above the nations.
Right.
So it's a matter of we either gonna be whooping ass or we gonna get our asses whooped.
That's right.
That's why you have no choice but to be in the mindset of being the one to dish out the punishment. The punishment's been dished out for us, for 400 plus years. Yeah. And part of it is this, because why images speak, man. Images speak louder than words.
That puts a whole different energy on it.
It puts a vibration. So when you get on your knees, you close your eyes, and this motherfucker shows up. Excuse my French. Then you pray to another God, man. Now you committing you breaking the first commandment. Thou shalt not have no other gods besides.
And now you're defiled.
Now you're defiled.
Super defiled.
See? So that's why you gotta have the Lord. That's why the Lord, again, everything is balanced with the Most High. So that's where mercy comes in. And the Most High gotta take that away from you. But if you're seeing that, you got a problem. I got one more verse.
Verse 16, they profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate.
See, unto every good work reprobate, which again, reprobate means to not have sound, righteous judgment. And what did I say earlier about them dudes in ICK? They're not critical. They're not critical thinkers. The word critical means to judge. Okay. So they from the people in this world straight up to niggas. Well, they're Israelites, but calling themselves a man of the Lord, they're all defiled and reprobate. The Lord ain't dealing with them. You're caught up into some other image and some other program that the Lord ain't dealing with. Like damn establishing a kingdom in where did he say?
America. He said right here.
Yeah, but he said
in the middle of the country.
In the middle of the country.
Yeah.
Now picture me living there with a bunch of niggas.
Yeah.
With boots on.
He said why, what he said in the video, he was like, why is it that they got all this land that's not claimed? He said, why can't we have our own judges and our own police and our own firemen? And I was like, man, I'd rather live in the Esau's world than Johanna's world.
Because hey, hell yeah, man. Come on. Yo,
All the corruption gonna be.
Johanna was trying to sell damn books back then. He showed you what he was about.
Oh, a group of niggards that believe popping your woman up the brown eye is acceptable.
Right. Once you let any defile entity in the midst, leaven, that's it. So if you believe that, then you can't hang with us.
And then they justify that with, what is that, Hebrews 12 and 3. The bedroom between a man and a woman is undefiled. Huh? That's what they use to justify anal sex.
What? Let's read it. That's all right. Papa's a shot.
No, it says the bed undefiled.
The bed is undefiled, yeah. Then when you go in, because when you go into the word defiled there, if we could get that in the Greek, it tells you unsoiled. Listen, man, when you deal with a woman in sex like that, it's a possibility there's a little bit of soil gonna come if you can translate what I'm trying to say.
It's definitely gonna. They call it seed of copulation. Oh, I got it. This Hebrews 13. 13. Hebrews 13 and
When they said
13 and 4.
They said this.
I was arguing with one of they niggas, and the one that's holding that gun. I was arguing with him in the comment section about that. And he was like, I was like, y'all promote that, trying to tell us that because we say rape is according to the Bible, and that you can deal with a woman once she hits her, once she's flower of age. They say that that's off, but I was like, oh, so but you'll fight and say that anal sex is okay, and then that's when he came with Hebrews.
And that scrawny nigga don't know the Bible.
Hebrews 13 and 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
And then if I could say in all right there does not mean everything that you do. All right, because listen, at the end of the day, there doesn't have to be a law in there to tell you that doing certain things are not beneficial to your body and soul. All right, there's not a law for every actual act.
If I can say this too, but the thing is that remember the word sodomy, right? Where does it go back to? You know, sodomy goes back to anal penetration. And the scripture said there shall not be any sodomite amongst Israel, man. So we're not just talking about a man having sex with another man. We're just talking about anal. There's no anal penetration in Israel.
That's inordinate sex.
Yeah, when you go into online etymology, sodomy is defined as unnatural sex. Sexual is unnatural.
Right.
If I can add to what y'all saying too, that really sodomy go back to the Hamites, man. You know, there was an actual practice, a ritual that they would do to for one of the gods that they worship. I can't remember the name of the god that they worship, but it probably was. But there was an actual practice that they did.
Not just humans, it was animals as well.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
these
that has no
Egyptian cults, they
fruitfulness to
did
it,
all
alright?
yeah.
I'ma just say it. Them niggas is off, right? Them niggas ain't getting no pussy. So they coming up with imagining and how, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they a bunch of jailhouse niggas.
Yeah, they ain't getting no
They
pussy,
used to
man.
be in the penitentiary system and seeing another man and
Yeah, they're not
used
getting
to it.
pussy. Because when you don't get none, man, you just come up with all sorts of stuff coming to get off, man.
We heard earlier. We had one of them earlier.
Yeah. The fuck, man?
I got this quick one.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 11 and 3. It says the integrity of the upright shall guide them.
Shall guide them. Integrity is gonna guide you. There's no integrity, man. Okay, let's look up the word integrity. Let's see if integrity fits an act like that.
Proverbs 11 and 3. And let me read the back end. It says, Proverbs 11 and 3, it says, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them.
Right. Now let's look up integrity. Let's see if integrity fits an act like that.
And then the Lord said, he is mingled with perverse spirit in Egypt.
Yeah.
Spiritual and mother.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 19.
I got it in the Hebrew. The word is thumb.
No, go English first.
Okay, English first.
Yeah, go in like the synonyms and translation. And then go.
because you're supposed to see yourself in this, as the brother was going into earlier, as being those guys, the top men of the world, of the universe. And there's certain things that you gotta view yourself as, is this what a king would do?
Right.
Is this what Yahweh Shai would do?
Is it clean? It's not clean. It's safe. It doesn't. Come on, man. It doesn't smell good there, man. Yeah, man. How would you want to put your rod in a place like that? It doesn't smell good. It's dry.
All kind of diseases and bacteria.
Yeah,
Hey.
bacteria live there. Come on, man. Not to get.
Hey, not to get graphic, if I may. If you were a man and you kind of blessed, you can't fit down there anyway.
Right. You're gonna have bruises on your damn rod, man. Your rod is gonna be bruised up, man. You ever dealt with a damn?
Hey, well, it's small for
a needle eye, right? You know what I'm saying? You deal with a needle eye, you know your rod is kind of banged up. You gonna go up there? Come on, man. You guys are some fuckos, man.
All right, this is integrity, which means the quality of being honest.
The quality of being honest. The purpose is for sex. It's to procreate, yes?
Right.
So that's not being honest, right? Right. That's not keeping true to the craft.
Okay. It says, and having strong moral principles.
Strong moral principles.
Moral uprightness.
And when you go back to the word moral, I believe it goes into righteousness. So that's not righteous, right? Because you're not following and honoring what the Lord said to do. Measure this. Having sex with a condom, that's wicked. That's against the Most High.
Pulling out?
Yeah.
That's a form of child.
Yeah. I mean, keep it real. What man out here wants to damn put some rubber on?
Room smelling like a balloon and shit.
A bark balloon, one of them.
See that? You're not supposed to. That's wicked too. Wicked in the sense that it's not the right way. It's not the righteous way. Okay? It's not the way that the Most High created it. And if it deviates from that, even like the scriptures say about the tittle, it's wicked. Go ahead, integrity.
All right, integrity, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness.
Moral uprightness.
I'm
Read this.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
there it goes. Go ahead, let him read it now.
Proverbs 11:3, the integrity of the upright.
See, no, we
Can't
just
make
said,
that
let's
up.
look this word up and let's see if it fits an act like that. See, it does not, man. Go ahead.
I got this quick precept. This is Ecclesiastes 7:29. It says, "Lo, this only have I found, that Jehovah Shai has made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions."
That's an invention, man.
And that's what I said.
A wicked
They're coming
invention.
up with ways. And so just keep it simple, man, because they ain't getting nothing. So they just coming up with all this sorts of shit.
Paul spoke about it, vile affection.
Yeah, vile affection.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
See?
That's right.
But that's why we make statements like that and be like, look, you want to learn the truth of the Bible, you gotta follow who we refer to as great millstone, a men of great millstone. That's it. I mean, I can't keep it no more, honest than that, man. That's what it is, man. Yeah.
Because even though members like them, like ISUPK and stuff, they come in the name of Yahweh Shai as they claim. But when you get into changing words or what the Lord said, because the Lord said, "What? For lo, I come in the volume of the book." When you take little pieces away and add your own pieces, you've created another Yahweh Shai, another God. So even though you're saying in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you coming in the name of another deity, another anointed. So you going off.
Bearing false witness too. Against the spirit of the Lord.
If I can say this, and that explained, that's the true that's the true breakdown of the scripture. If a man come and preach of another Jesus, so to speak, it's if a man come up and preach of another Yahweh Shai, then they say you suffer like that's off. So you gotta understand, that's why the Lord warned the nation of Israel, man. That many anti-Hamashiach will be sent. Anti-anointed. The Hamashiach means anointed. So them guys are they're against the anointed, man. So you can't look for one particular antichrist. There's many. Paul told you there's many.
Right, all your pastors are antichrist. Okay, Islam is antichrist. All these different religions are antichrist because it doesn't push the true spirit of the Bible. See, coming up with your own things. Just like I said this many times. That one dude we spoke to on the phone from ISUBK, and I said so about the new moon. He didn't even know about the new moon. And he said they don't keep the new moon. I said, well, the scriptures say to keep it. You're reading it. You know what the man said? The man said, look, unless Yohana says to do it, I ain't doing it.
Damn.
That's what the man said. The Most High is my witness.
Some other dude that Zion.
So are you saying that the new moon is another Shabbat as well?
Yeah, it's a feast and a Shabbat.
Okay, so it would be like the 7th day plus the new moon.
Huh?
So would it be the 7th day and the new moon?
No, not necessarily. No. For you to understand the new moon thing, you gotta let go of the weeks of the day period.
Okay.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday thing.
Okay, because I was thinking about that because I know they got leap years and all this stuff they done made up.
Right.
So I was
They
just
made
thinking,
up.
right?
But
I was trying to get on the track.
Yeah, if you look at your clock.
I was trying to think how what
all right,
can I
like
do?
this. Like you got a watch now. What time is it tonight? Like you got a phone?
8:30.
Huh?
8:30,
All right, let's say it's 8:30 now. Somebody come to tell you it's really midday. You go by your fucking
Right.
That's our clock. That's our sign. So no matter what Esau says about it, because really Esau says it's how many days in a year?
365. And depending if it's a leap year, it's
that's incorrect. It's 365 and a quarter days in a year. Pursuant to Esau, that's why every 4 years, 4 quarters make an extra day. You get a leap year. But again, who are they to calculate that? That's his stuff.
They tell you the day started midnight.
I did. They started midnight.
Yeah, I know all that's wrong, but I was just trying to figure out exactly is the Shabbat every Saturday or is it by the moon?
By the moon, every you say 7 days, the moon goes through one of its phases, and that's the Sabbath. So like tonight is a new moon.
Okay,
and you
I saw
count
that.
the days after that, you get the 7th day after that. That'll be another Sabbath, and by the time you come around 4 Sabbaths, the moon would have made a complete revolution of itself and go back to another moon.
Okay, another quick question. So would it land on the same day every month, or would that change as well?
See, you gotta
Okay.
Yeah, see, you gotta let go of the Monday, Tuesday thing. See, that's why you said earlier, you have to let go.
Yeah, let go. More adults.
Yeah, let go to understand the Lord's truth. Because you see what you just, we made mistakes like that before too. Like you coming back, so would it land on the same day, a Sunday or Tuesday?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a Sunday or a Tuesday.
Yeah. Made up.
Third day.
That's our sign, which doesn't change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, hold that, go to 1 Samuel 20.
Yeah, that's kind of the spirit.
Yeah, 1 Samuel 20. There's no such thing as Sunday, Monday. So you can't ask a question and be like, so what are you saying? Is every Wednesday? Or it's